Welcome everybody to this edition of Attention Talk Video. I'm your host, ADHD Attention Coach Jeff Copper, and we're here with Diane Dempster from Impact ADHD. Welcome to the show.
Hey Jeff, I'm glad to be here.
Our topic today is how to get kids to go to sleep. Give us some insights and wisdom.
No problem. You know, I'm a parent coach and an expert in ADHD, and so I work with parents all the time around these issues. And what we find is that kids have a really difficult time going from really active time during the day to this really quiet, more, relaxed time at night. And so it's important to really focus on two things. One is deactivating the brain. And a lot of times we talk about making sure the ADHD brain is stimulated and activated so that our kids can focus. But when it gets to be that time of day, you want to start to slow things down. You want to do more calm activities. If your child is sensitive to screen time, you might want to limit the screen time right before you're ready to transition for bed. You might want to do some activities that you know are going to move them forward, like reading a quiet book or those sorts of things. And then the second piece of it is really about preparing them for a transition, because going from being awake to being asleep is a big transition and one that a lot of our kids have a hard time with. So you want to make sure that they're prepared for it. And a lot of times, I know parents have schedules, and so it's at 6:30 we're going to do this, and at 7 we're going to do this, and 8 o'clock it's time for bed. And they forget that what you really need is about 10 to 8 or quarter to 8. You want to spend some time with your child saying, okay, in 10 minutes it's going to be time to get ready to go to bed, not just time to go to bed. And then maybe you have a schedule that you adhere to. So you always brush your teeth first, and then you always clean up the books on the floor, or you read a story. But you want to gradually transition your child with some sort of routine that makes it easier for them to go from being awake and being really active to being asleep.
And so scheduling those routines and putting it on a regular basis and making sure it's transitioning to kind of calm the brain down to go to sleep will put them in a more calm state for them to actually go to sleep, as opposed to be in that alert side that makes it difficult for them just to kind of keep still, if you will.
Yeah, absolutely. And a lot of our kids really do have a difficult time, whether it's because their medications haven't worn off or because their brain are just really active. But pay attention to what it takes to relax them. Maybe do some fun relaxation games. Those sorts of things can be a good way to turn the brain down.
Those are some great tips. Diane, thanks for coming on the show.
Glad to be here, Jeff. Thanks.